£50,000.
Yep.
You have to buy 3 cars.
Okay.
Build a 3-car garage with £50,000. What are you putting in it?
Can't go over by a penny though, right?
Not £1 over 50.
Oh my days. So I think one car that I'd go for is
Can I just say, one has to be a hatchback, one has to be a coupe, one has to be a sedan.
Oh. There we go.
Threw a spanner in the works.
Yeah,
bro.
coupe. Let's go for an E46 M3. So it's an older M3, like 2003
I love
M3.
It kind of looks a bit vintage, right?
Yeah. They're really good cars.
Do you know who has one? Biz.
Casper. Oh, yes. I was going to say Casper.
I reckon you can get a good one around £20,000. I did have one myself, and I regret getting rid of it. To be fair, look at that. That is before they started putting all silly electrics and stuff in the car and everything like that. That's a wicked car. That it looks cool. It's 2003. I reckon you can get one under £20,000.
Let's have a look.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh.
Prayers up.
You watch. It's gone up
This
like the
car knowledge
Lupos.
needed here. Come on. Here we go.
All right. Let's have a look.
97 cars.
All right. Here we are.
Oh, they're that's the top one is categorized. The one underneath is too old. That's a E36. Keep going. There's an E46, £11,995. That one there, convertible.
All right.
Not particularly the one I choose, but yeah, that's not bad.
All right. For the one you want, we'll call it 15 grand.
Yeah, let's say that. That's 15 grand.
You got 35 left now.
I want a Lupo GTI.
Okay. So the level above the one that you had originally.
Yeah, a Lupo
What was that,
GTI.
£2,000? Call it 2?
I reckon they're more.
The GTI.
I reckon they're more.
How much was that one?
Do you know at the time they were around £3,000 to £4,000? It's probably
Five.
going to pick up. They're going to be like 5 or 10 grand now.
God.
Lupo
Yeah.
GTI. What a car! How much for sale? Any of these GTIs? That looks like a GTI. That's silver. 10 grand.
10 grand.
What the hell has happened to them?
Volkswagen's crazy.
40,000. Mate, 10 grand.
So that's
it's got
25
40,000
grand
miles. Yeah. All right. So you're at 25 grand. You've got 25 to go.
And you need to just get a coupe now.
No.
Oh,
Because the BMW was a sedan, though. It's got a
no,
long
it's a
back.
coupe. It only had 2.
Only 2
Okay.
doors.
Only had 2 and a sedan.
This is a hatchback.
Do you know what? I reckon I can do this. I reckon an Audi RS4, the 2007 one. It's got V8 in it and it's manual.
All right, come on.
Mate, if you
I reckon
managed
I've done
to
it.
come away here with a...
They're quite similar. I guess the M3 and the RS4 are quite similar. Like they're quite competitors, but I've always wanted one of those RS4s.
RS4.
If these had gone up as well,
Okay.
I've got a good eye for cars then because I should have bought all these cars back in the day.
22 grand.
You're joking? What the hell? Are they
I mean, it's
RS4s?
within
Yeah.
budget,
Yeah,
but...
you have done it, to be fair.
That red one, that red one there, that's looking nice.
So you've got cash to spare, mate.
Have I?
Yeah.
Well, you can spend it on the
I could
mods.
start modding them, yeah. That car, it's a bit of a sleeper, but yeah, they've got a V8 in them. They sound amazing. And
I remember
4
that
doors.
car. I remember always looking at that car thinking that's the bollock.
Yeah, 4 doors. And then that same engine is used in the Audi R8. So
Really? It's the same engine?
The V8 R8 has the same engine as that. So it's a good car. It's a cool car. You can put the dog in the back and it goes fast. It sounds good. It's a wicked car.
Do you think, is there a supercar that you think's like, that you've driven in and you just don't understand the hype?
Supercar
Or that you've sat and you've gone, I just don't see why people are paying this for that.
I know what you're going to say, Cal.
Huh?
I know what you're going to say.
Oh, right, okay.
What would
I
you
actually
say?
don't know what you're
No,
gonna say.
well, it's not really a supercar. It was just like an expensive car. It was the original, and it's not the new ones, the older G-Wagons.
Oh, yeah.
Mate,
I'm not a
we
fan of
did
the
gumball in
Went
them.
in one,
They're
it was-
bad.
We did
Yeah,
gumball in it,
it's a
and
stinker.
mate, every time he
No,
turned,
I
it was
didn't
like we were
like
tipping
it.
Yeah,
over.
no, they're just like a status car.
Yeah.
Like, they're just a state. Well, I got one when I went to America and we drove from LA to Vegas in it. And I was like, yeah, G-Wagon. Yeah, you go around a corner and it's like, whoa. Yeah, like it was a boat. It's like, it's not.
They
it's
look
just
great,
a flex.
though.
Yeah,
They
it
do
looks
look great.
good.
Yeah.
It's just one to
And I
take
love
an
the
Instagram
doors
photo.
as well. Like it's a proper latch.
Yes, slam the door. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just one to take an Instagram photo next to. But
Yeah.
there's not really. I can't say I've really drove a supercar, which I've not
Really enjoyed.
at the minute. Like they're all good for all different reasons.
Yeah.
I think. I can't think of anyone off the top of my head. Like I've really enjoyed them all for different reasons. Like
Yeah.
we've got a McLaren at the minute which we rebuilt, and that's really surprised me. It drops to bits, and it's not. You know, like you touch the interior and it's like squeaking and stuff like that.
Oh,
But it
yeah.
drives so well. Like it's really, I would never tell anyone to get a McLaren who doesn't know how to repair a car. But they do drive amazing when they do drive. But sometimes you'll start it and it will say like something fault. And you're like, amazing. And then you turn it off, you turn it back on again and it's fixed. So,
Right.
but it has those quirks, but
Yeah.
the good size
is it
outweigh
the
them.
most underrated car?
Yeah, the McLaren, underrated car.
And this can be, by the way, at any price point. One that you just think you're getting so much car for the money.
Yeah, I can't really say an Aston Martin's unrated, can I? Like that's been
Which one are you talking about? The Aston Martin?
So I've got an Aston Martin Vantage.
The one you fixed
Yeah.
up in that video.
Yeah, fixed it up, and I thought I was just gonna buy that car, do it up, and then raffle it off. And I kept it, and I still got it now. It's been years and years and years, and it's been an amazing car. Like it does everything. It looks cool. It sounds cool. It's comfortable to drive. It does everything. And like, yeah, they are expensive, and you do expect it from Aston Martin. But there's other cars which you pay a lot more for and get a lot less.
Yeah.
But I'll
What
tell
year?
you one
What
car
year?
which is which is not great. The Maseratis.
Oh, yes.
yeah.
I think this is like a well-known thing.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
we got a Maserati Gran Turismo, and I barely drive. I have ruined it, to be fair. I put like a wide body kit on and everything like that, but they're not great. They're
Not fun to drive.
No, the tech is slow, and like they're just not.
I've never really seen that good things about
Maserati watching this now, like,
Yeah, they're not great.
But
How many cars do you have?
22
cars. What? Fuck. So there's some cars that we've bought.
fuck are you putting them all?
Yeah. There's
including the vans and things.
It doesn't feel like I've got 22 because they're scattered around everywhere. Some are at the unit. There's one which is in America still. There's like bits of the house. And there's some cars which we've not released on the channel yet. Like we've had to buy them, and then like we're waiting to release them. So it doesn't feel like that. And that's crazy to say 22, but like I only drive about 2 of them.
Isn't it cool though that it all started with that Bentley? Like
Yeah,
from Bentley,
yeah,
the Bentley
yeah.
Continental all the way up to
Matt, it's mental. And I always looked at other YouTubers when we was filming those videos back then, thinking, oh my God, how this car collection they've got, how can they afford to keep every single one? And now I've just become that. I was thinking like, there's no way I'll be able to do that, or why would you want to do that? And then now I've kind of ended up being like that.
You're that guy.
I don't want to get rid of it. Yeah.
To see yourself become the villain.
Yeah, that's it. You work on them so much, and you gain such an attachment through working on them, and they get their own personalities of working on them. Like, oh, I'm going to go and work on this car at the minute, and it gets its own little personality.
name them?
Yeah, it literally like
we're gonna see an
Sherry,
article. Like,
Dave.
you see that
That's
article
it.
where the guy like shags the cars.
Fuck.
So there's gonna come out to him and he's like, oh, honestly, just a class personality.
Yeah.
They
This one's
exhaust his
great.
station.
Oh, she'd be moaning at me all day. Like, yeah, it's they get their own personality. You end up keeping them just because you have that little attachment to them, rather than whether it's costing you money or not. But no, it's wicked to be in that situation to be able to do that. But yeah, I can't. That's the problem I have. I think you get an addiction to keeping them.